and happy Friday. If you're new here, my name's Mariana. Welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So today is Flex Friday for me, and I've already had quite a busy morning. I have washed my car, I've given it a quick vacuum, I took Bella for her 6-kilometre walk, done a couple of loads of washing, and now I am on my way to Costco. And I think it's going to be quite a big shop today. I haven't been for a while, so there's a few things that I need to stock up on. And yes, even as somebody living on my own, I still do shop at Costco because I find some things buying in bulk is definitely more cost effective. So that's what I'm going to do today. I do have quite a busy day ahead. I want to knock a few things off my 26 before 2026 to-do list, and also my regular weekend things that need to get done. So I wrote my lists out last night to make sure I can start ticking some stuff off. So as I mentioned, I did go and have my car washed this morning, or I put it through a car wash, and it did a terrible job. One of my viewers suggested about going to one of those hand wash places, so I definitely think I'm going to do that. If you're thinking of buying a black car, everyone warned me against it, but I didn't listen. I love a black car. I love everything black. If you have been hanging around this channel for a while, you know that I'm all black all the time, but it is hard to keep clean. I have to say, everything shows up on it, but you know, that's the price you pay for a beautiful car, I guess. I am headed towards Costco now. I do need to stop in at Kmart. Costco doesn't actually open for another 10 minutes. And I'm hoping it's not going to be too hectic in there, but I think school holidays have started, so it might be quite busy, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, let's run into Kmart and see if they've got what we need. Okay, so I finally made it home from my Costco run. I did stop and run a couple of other errands. I had to drop into Bunnings. I also stopped in at TK Maxx. So I thought I'd show you my haul and also the items that I picked up at the Black Friday sales. Now, I have spent too much money. I know that. I have broken many of my own rules of things I said that I wasn't going to be buying this year. But I also know myself at this time of year, so I do factor that into my budget and I do save the money. I've also purchased about 80% of my Christmas presents, but I'm not going to show them just in case somebody watches my channel that I gift to. So anyway, let me get started. So I'll start with my Black Friday sales purchases. So I dropped in to Price Attack because they were having 20% off the items that I use. So I picked up my shampoo and conditioner, and this year they actually brought it out in a pack, which is great. And it also includes a scalp remedy spa micellar cleansing oil, as well as a full-size shampoo and conditioner. I cannot use stuff from the supermarket. I have to be really careful about what I use on my scalp because my scalp is so sensitive. I've been using this one for a couple of years. I really like it. It's Australian owned and made. It's kind to the environment. It's color protector complex. So it's got color protection in it, which I really need because my hair is not grey. My hair is white and I have to get it colored every 7 or 8 weeks because it is such a strong white. I'm just not ready to go grey yet. I haven't ever tried the micellar cleansing oil before, so I'm keen to try that because my scalp just sometimes it just feels like it's on fire. While I was there, I also picked up more of my dry shampoo. This is the NAC hair brand. The shampoo and conditioner is Davro. NAC is also Australian owned and made. I really like that one. Again, I have to be careful what I use on my scalp. This discounted, I think, is about $16. Batiste, which you can get from Priceline or from the supermarket, is about $13, I think. But again, I have an allergy to it. It leaves a horrible film on my hair and also causes my hair to fall out. And then I discovered this one. I was using one from Mecca, but it was like $50 a bottle, so I'm not doing that anymore. So that was the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. It's not bad, but I actually like this one better, and at like a quarter of the price, that's well worth it. The other things I picked up were my InClinic Cosmetics Hydrosol Mist and also my setting spray, Australian owned and made. I don't understand how not more people know about this product. These are absolutely fantastic. I've been using each of them for a few years now and I have never looked back. So none of this is sponsored. I purchased all this with my own money. The Hydrosol Mist, after I cleanse, I spray this on and then use my serums and then moisturize. And this one, the setting spray, is after my makeup's been applied. And you can also use it throughout the day just to refresh your skin if you feel that you need it. Great products if you're looking for something. And on sale, they were 20% off. On sale, I picked them up for about $24 each. So that's great. And they last me a really long time, as does the shampoo. The shampoo probably lasts me 6 months, maybe more. Silk Skincare was having 20% off. So I picked up the hyaluronic serum and the vitamin B serum. Again, I've been using these for about a year now. Really, really enjoy these products. I did go through a stage in an attempt to save money. I switched out to stuff I could get from the chemist and my skin just absolutely went nuts. I had to go and get a bunch of microdermabrasions just to clear it all out. But I use these. I also use the moisturizer, but I've still got a full tube, so I didn't need one. I get about 3 months out of these using morning and night. And probably after Christmas, I'll have 20% off again. So I may consider stocking up. But for now, that's what I got. If you're looking for good serums, highly recommend these ones. I also picked up a big bottle of the Wow Dream Coat because that was also 20% off. I bought the travel size bottle initially just to try it out, and also when I was overseas, so I didn't have to carry around a big bottle. I really like this product. My hair is naturally curly and really, really fine. I was using it on its own and didn't really love it, but I find that if I use a leave-in conditioner first, put it into my wet hair, let it set for a minute or two or soak in for a minute or two, and then spray this in it, it's much nicer. My hair feels nicer, it feels silkier, as opposed to just using this. I found it just gave it a little bit of a dry feeling, which I didn't like. If you're going to try this because of humidity or whatever, I highly recommend that you use a leave-in conditioner first. And I use the brand 11 leave-in conditioner, which is another Australian owned and made product. This one is not Australian owned. And I picked up a new candle. I buy this one every Christmas. It's champagne and red raspberries from Peppermint Grove. I love this for summertime. It just reminds me of parties and bubbly champagne. It's a light fragrance, but will still fill the room. It's just absolutely beautiful. Usually at Christmas time, I also get the Glass House Night Before Christmas candle, but that's more of a wintry scent, so I just leave it for the cooler months. But I still have one from last year, so I didn't bother getting one this year, which is a shame because the vessels this year were so much nicer than the ones last year. I also picked up the High Print pocket printer from Harvey Norman and also the little printer sheets. I have wanted this for ages. It's been on my wish list for a really, really long time. I wish I'd had it when I had traveled so I could take photos and journal about them at that time, but I didn't. So you live and learn. So I'm really glad I picked that up. I think it'll really elevate my journaling game, and also it's great to use for gratitude journaling as well. If you've been out during the day and you've snapped a photo and you want to express gratitude, you can add a little photo of it now as well, and that connects straight to your iPhone. Yeah, I'm really stoked about that. And I also ordered from Amazon the little case to keep it nice and safe when I'm out and about. It's even got the little carry thing. So I can put that in there, put the papers in there. I got the black printer, of course. It also comes in white. Also ordered from Horus my concealer because I was completely out and I was using an old concealer, an old NARS concealer, which is okay, but I love the CCC concealer from Horus. It doesn't settle into the creases. It's non-drying. It's just such a beautiful product. Again, I don't know how more people don't know about this product. It is absolutely amazing. I think they're well known for their mascaras and their eyebrow products, but in all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of those. But this and even their foundation, I've used that in the past, and that is really beautiful foundation as well. I tend to stick to Bare Minerals at the moment because I find the Horus is just that little bit heavier, and I like to see my skin through my foundation as I'm getting older. I find that the heavier the foundation, the older I look, so try and avoid that. That was 30% off actually, so that was really good. The other thing I ordered online, it wasn't on special. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I know I said I wasn't going to be buying books this year, but I have had to buy a few because the library doesn't keep some of the books that I want, or they're always out. Even on the Libby app, I haven't been able to get them, so in the end I just bought them and got this from Amazon, and it's the 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. I recently finished her Once Upon a River novel, and that was absolutely amazing. So I'm really excited to read this one. So it's going on my TBR list. If you're interested in learning about my TBR list, drop me a comment and I'll be happy to share it here. The other thing that I picked up, a new Doona cover and pillowcases. This has been on my wish list for a long time. They initially sold out and I kicked myself for not getting it, and then they re-released it. So when they had their 40% off sale, I decided I was just gonna buy it. It's the King quilt cover. It's in a linen fabric in like a beige color with the onyx border. And I got the standard size pillowcases to match. When I purchased this, I wanted to get the matching sheets in this color, but they don't actually have them in that color, but they do have them in the black linen. And I am so tempted. And even with the 40% off, the sheets were $240 for the fitted sheet and the flat sheet. And I don't know. Do you think I should just do it? Let me know your opinion. It's a decision I just can't make on my own. So they're from Adairs. I love Adairs. Adairs, if you're listening, please sponsor me. I spend a lot of money in your stores, although I haven't this year. I've been pretty good. So that's what I got from Adairs, and I will put them on just before Christmas, I think. I also picked up from Milligram for my journal. This is actually a moleskin accessory. It will fit on my journal, so I'm really happy with that. It's a little gold M. How cute is that? And it just attaches to the little elastic that closes the book. So I'm stoked on that. That was 20% off as well at the Black Friday sales. And you know, I love to have my initials on everything. I also got, or my mum bought me these actually, is these little black cups. How nice are they? So they are a double wall and they're only small, but I want them for my green tea, and they will match my teapot perfectly because that's in a matte black, and the fact that it's double walled will just keep my tea so much warmer. So thanks, Mum. Love those. Let me share with you my TK Maxx stuff that I bought. Again, I said I wasn't going to be buying decorator items for my home, but so I just went in to browse around, and I should know better. I should know myself. You know, sometimes. So I bought this little USB rechargeable light. It's got 3 light settings on there. I'd just use that one. And it's got this beautiful marble effect base on it. And I thought that would look really nice in my cabinets. I actually wanted to find a lamp to go in the little corner section in my kitchen where I've got a black vase at the moment. I wanted to add a light there, but this is paper. And I'm just conscious in the kitchen that it might get a bit grubby. I don't know, I just find that, you know, even though I don't really use oil to cook, things in the kitchen tend to get a little bit yucky. I don't know, it might just be in my head, but I thought that would look really nice in the cabinet behind me because it is quite a dark corner. I thought this would just add a little bit of brightness to it. Lighting and different layers of lighting really add some elegance to a home. So I wish they do USB rechargeable lights bigger, because I've got a spot next to my lounge where I've got a vase at the moment and a little table. I'd love to put a light on that, but they just don't do them, and anything too small is just gonna look a little bit lost. And then the last thing is this marble bowl. How beautiful is that? I thought that would look really nice on the black table in my entryway, so I can throw my keys and stuff in it. And because it's marble, it can take a real beating. I love the colors in it. I love how neutral they are, and I just love the organic feel of it and the way marble feels. It's just so beautiful. I think marble is a really elegant addition to a home. Personal opinion, of course. Weighs a ton though. Should have seen me trying to walk out with my goods from TK Maxx. Okay, so onto my Costco run. Nothing too exciting. Big bag of lemons. $6 for 1.5 kilos of lemons. That's a steal at the moment because they are so expensive. They're actually not in season. And I had considered getting all my chicken and all those sorts of things from there, because buying in bulk would work out cheaper. I can portion it up and stick it in the freezer. But when I was going through the fridge sections, it was all like Steggles chicken and thighs and all that stuff, and it's not organic, it's not free range, so I don't know what they inject into it. So I'm like, you know what, I'd rather pay the extra and have really good quality food. That's the one thing I don't budget on, and that's the way Mum always brought me up. Budget on anything else. If you don't have the money, you don't buy it, but always buy the best quality food that you can afford, and I do. Mum wanted a bag of pistachios for her bird. That sounds weird, doesn't it, for her bird? I also picked up certified organic chia seeds. That was $14 for this 1.6 kilograms of chia seeds. I use a lot of chia seeds. I use it in my little crackers. I use it in my yogurt bowls. I use it in my smoothies as well. And I was buying it from the supermarket, the organic stuff, and a little bag was costing me like $15. So $14 for 1.6 kilos, to me, that is an absolute bargain. Coffee pods. I don't have a pod machine at home, but a pod machine is what we've got at work, and work doesn't supply pods. Now, I wasn't going to get them because I've still got 6 sleeves left, but they actually are usually $65, and they had an additional discount on, so another $15. So I thought for $50, I'm just going to get them. It's not like they go to waste. I use 2 pods per coffee. Otherwise, they're just like teeny tiny. I also picked up my deodorant because that was on an additional special. And I know it's Rexona. It's not a natural deodorant, but I find it's the only thing that works for me. Otherwise, I stink. Should I say that here? Almond butter. This is the almond butter that I use for my nut slice. So I grabbed one of those. That's 765 grams. That will generally make me about 2 big serves of the nut slice. I only picked up one because I've still got half, and I'm thinking maybe after Christmas, before I go back to work, I'll probably just drop into Costco again anyway and stock up after the new year. My Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides. This was $60. They had a special on the other week, but I couldn't get there, and I think it was like $45. This is 680 grams. So the $60 is about the same amount that I'd pay if I was to purchase the smaller one from Chemist Warehouse. It just works out a lot better for me. I add this to my smoothies. I also add it to my coffee. So just 1 scoop per day, and it does last me for a long time. But I thought, I'm there, I'm just gonna grab it. 1.2 kilos of all natural raw nuts, Nature's Delight brand, which is Australian, and it's got almonds, cashews, walnuts, macadamias, pistachios, and Brazil nuts. So again, I will crush these up sometimes and put them into my yogurt bowls, or I just eat them straight out of there. I can give up just about anything: pasta, bread, chocolate, ice cream, all that stuff but I love nut. And that's basically it for my Costco haul. And oh, there was one other thing. The other thing that I picked up at the Black Friday sales was the White Wolf protein powder from Elite Supplements. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I tried out the sample pack. I actually went back and tried a small bag of the chocolate one to see how my body would react to it, because it didn't do so well initially when I first tried it. It was actually really good, so I decided that I would give a big container a try, and I decided to go for the chocolate malt as opposed to the smooth chocolate. The smooth chocolate only comes in a bag, so I thought I'll try the chocolate malt one in the container, and then I can, if I want to get the smooth chocolate or the vanilla, I can just tip it into this container anyway. When I asked the guy what the chocolate malt was like, he said to me it tasted like Milo, and I have tried it. He's absolutely right. So it is delicious. I've tried it in smoothies, I've tried it in my yogurt bowl, and I think my protein cookies, that next time I will try it with the chocolate malt as opposed to the smooth chocolate. That's all the stuff that I have bought. It's a lot of stuff, and I haven't even got everything that I need yet. So I've still got a couple of outstanding Christmas presents to purchase, nothing big. All the big stuff's done. I had to order some stuff online because I couldn't get it in store when I went the other week to do my Christmas shopping. But now basically I need to crack on and get some stuff done around the house. Anyway, that's all the fun stuff done. Hello there and happy Sunday. So I didn't pick up the camera again yesterday because I was just so busy trying to get through stuff, trying to get through my 26 before 2026 to-do list. I'm making some headway, not as far along as I would like. Some of the items are outdoors, so they're a little bit weather permitting, but I'm getting there. And then yesterday I decided to hit my makeup drawer, and I have literally culled 2 bags of stuff. Now, this bag here is all unopened samples or unopened products that I've purchased and never used. Like last year, I am going to take it all into work, throw it into a bowl, and last year everything went. A lot of it is those free samples that you get from Mecca in the beauty loot boxes and stuff that I don't even bother opening because I know that I won't ever use them. The other stuff is just stuff I've purchased and maybe half used and don't really enjoy using. Old makeup brushes, lipsticks and stuff that I just don't use anymore. So I culled the lot. Every year I look at my makeup drawer and go, what can I get rid of? And end up thinking, just in case, I'm just going to keep it just for a little bit longer. I've decided not to do that now. I'm just getting rid of all of it. I've got my basics that I wear every day. So they're staying. A couple of bits that I use for going out that can stay. I got rid of old hair ties, old hair clips that I never use, and I've just ditched a lot. And I have to say, I've been going around my house and decluttering. On my list was declutter 26 items. I've decluttered about 3 boxes of stuff, and the more stuff I declutter, the clearer my head feels. As someone who struggles with overwhelm and anxiety, just culling stuff that I don't use, it's just making me feel so much more relaxed. I'm aware of how much more that I have to go, but I'm glad I've got my makeup desk done. It is quite confronting though, because I'm one of those people that can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, but I can remember every single cent I've spent on something, and it is absolutely heartbreaking and gut-wrenching about the amount of money that I've wasted over the years trying different things or buying full-size products before using testers and stuff. So it's really important, I think, to try and cultivate your signature look and just stick with it. If that's what makes you happy, just stick with it. Don't follow trends or whatever. Just do what you like and wear your makeup and your clothes how you like, and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. It's a lesson I've had to learn the hard way. I mean, come on. Like, that is just chock-a-block full of stuff that I've wasted money on. It feels so much clearer in here now, and I feel so much better about it. And everything I have in here are items that I wear every day. Like I said, a couple of things that I keep for going out, but other than that, and I think for 2026 it's definitely going to be Project Pan. Unless I've completely run out of something, I'm not allowed to replace it, with the exception of my Hourglass palette, which I'm looking at replacing because I'm getting very close to hitting pan on this one, and Mecca no longer stock Hourglass. I can still get it online until February, and then after that they're no longer stocking it at all. The stores have already cleared it out. I don't know where Hourglass is going to pop up, if it's going to pop up in Australia at all, which is sad because I love Hourglass products. I use so much of their stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's just really good products. But anyway, so they're the only things that I'm going to be looking at restocking before I do actually hit pan. But I am not buying any new lipsticks or anything like that just for the sake of it. No eyeshadow palettes, no nothing. I am making headway with my decluttering all around the house, not just my makeup drawers. I went through my bathroom drawers yesterday and removed everything that I'm no longer using or never used, and just getting rid of it all. So it's all happening. I just want to go into 2026 with a clear head, a clear home, with a lot less clutter. So it has been a pretty busy morning, and I still have quite a bit to do. I've still got to do my regular Sunday chores and resetting for the week. So I think I'm just going to crack on with that. And I think that I will end this little vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me and seeing me get some stuff done at the weekend. And if you like this sort of content, please, please, please give me a big thumbs up. My goal for 2026 is to really grow my channel. Unfortunately, it's not growing in the degree that I would like at this stage, so I am trying to work on that. So please give me a big thumbs up, as it does help to push my videos out to more amazing people like yourselves. Also, please don't forget to comment about what you liked or what you didn't like about this video. And that's it from me. Until the next one, I hope you all have a fabulous day. Bye.